Douglas County, Georgia. A car with illegally blacked out windows is pulled over by police. Deputy Lane Thompson instantly smells something suspicious.
When I approached the vehicle, I immediately detected a smell of burnt marijuana coming from the car. And while they were getting their license, on the passenger's lap, I could see little bitty pieces of marijuana.
Another patrol unit joins the deputy. He runs a records check. Suddenly,
yeah, he's going.
the driver peels out. Both units give chase. Officer Ashley Sanders is in the backup cruiser.
The driver was darting in and out of traffic, hitting the emergency lanes. He was driving very aggressively. He was coming up on cars' bumpers, pretty much forcing them to get out of the way. And it continued at speeds of over 100 miles an hour. We did reach 120.
The car spews a cloud of white. But it's not just smoke from the engine. It's also a stash of cocaine.
At one point, they opened the passenger side door and started throwing cocaine out of the door because when he would throw it out the window at the high rate of speed, the cocaine was blowing back in the car.
The suspects speed down the shoulder past a convoy of trucks. The driver of one of the 18-wheelers tries to help out.
With us being on the interstate and on I-20, there's a lot of tractor-trailer traffic, and I would think the tractor-trailer got involved by hearing the police chase coming by the other truckers talking on the CB.
And this vigilante trucker has extra muscle. He's hauling a military combat tank. The big rig blocks them in. One suspect breaks for the woods. The other fugitive marches toward the cruisers. A police canine is on him in a flash. But in the midst of the confusion, something goes terribly wrong.
I was putting handcuffs on the driver when I felt a pain in my left foot, and I thought that the K9 had bitten me in the back of the ankle.
It's not the dog, it's the truck. As the big rig pulls away, over 10 tons of cargo rolls right over the deputy's feet.
Both of my feet and both of my legs had an immediate burning sensation, like I had my feet stuck in a hot fire. My mouth went cotton mouth. I don't remember jumping up, walking to the guardrail. I don't remember taking my shoes off. My body was in a state of shock.
Officer Sanders apprehends the passenger in the woods. When he hears his colleague screams,
I saw they were cutting his boots off, and I saw that his feet appeared to be flat, and they were bleeding.
the deputy is fortunate. Doctors will not have to amputate his feet, but it takes months for him to recover.
Both my feet were crushed. In both my feet, I have a deep bone bruising, severe nerve damage, and soft tissue damage. And in my right foot, I had one broken bone on the top of my foot.
Officer Thompson is the only person injured in what could have been a fatal pursuit.
There could have been possibly a big wreck with the way the guy was driving. If the injuries I sustained was to save somebody else's life, I'm glad it happened to me, rather than somebody innocent getting killed.